Hi everyone, I'm Rana. In this series we are building a fully custom MetaHuman from scratch, starting with a sketch and ending with a rigged character inside Unreal Engine 5.8. This is part 1 and here we are covering the concept and cleanup pipeline from Photoshop all the way to clean mesh in ZBrush. For this tutorial I'm also using Photoshop, Gemini, ZBrush, Maya, Substance Painter and Tencent's Hunyuan to speed things up. Let's get started. So the first thing I like to do is to start with some research. I gather a few face references, get a feel for the character, and then open Photoshop and start sketching. A couple of things to keep in mind here. Make sure the face has enough details to read clearly. We need the shapes to be strong. You'll actually want to create two images in Photoshop, a close-up of the face and full body shot using the same head. You're going to need both later to match the likeness. Avoid painting hair and brows on the main layer. Keep them on completely separate layer. We are going to use this as a reference for AI generation, so a clean face reads much better. At this stage, closing adds mesh complexity and causes deformation problems later in MetaHuman. We skip it. As you can see, I'm keeping the details minimal, just enough for the AI to understand the shapes. When you're happy, save it. Keep it somewhere easy to find. You'll be coming back to this file. Open Gemini. We want to generate a realistic or stylized character image from our sketch. Upload your Photoshop image and write a prompt. What I did here, I asked Gemini to create a 3D character using my sketch as a reference. It gave me a result, and then I added the face close-up and asked Gemini to use that as the face reference specifically. That two-step approach gets you much closer to the likeness you want. Once you have something you're happy with, you can go back in Photoshop to tweak any unnecessary details before moving on. If you're still not happy with your result, don't overcomplicate the prompt. Simple and specific words work better than long and detailed here. And this is important. Don't keep regenerating in the same conversation. Gemini will start giving you the same results over and over, and the quality will shift. Save what you have, open a fresh conversation, and continue from there. Go to Hunyuan website, 3d.hunyuan.tencent.com. Translate the page. If you're new, you'll be asked to sign up. Email is enough. They'll send you a 4-digit code and you're in. You start with 20 coins every day. That's enough for several generations, so don't worry about running out immediately. Find the image to 3D section and drop your Gemini image. Hit generate. It's going to take a minute. The result will not be perfect, and that's completely fine. We are not looking for a finished mesh. We need primary shapes, proportions, and solid starting point. Once it's done, you can look at the mesh without texture, with normal maps and texture only. The original mesh is what we need in this pipeline. If the shapes are reading well, the proportions are close, we are good. Select OBJ and download. Bring the OBJ into Maya. First we need our character to be in real world scale. Use the measurement tools to set the height and scale accordingly. Then do a mesh cleanup in modeling mode. Select the mesh, go to mesh, then cleanup. Make sure non-manifold geometry is selected and hit apply. In ZBrush, I like to flatten unnecessary bumps, enhance some features, and fix imperfections. The Hunyuan mesh is going to have baked-in surface noises and bumpiness from generation process. Start by flattening those out. Then look at the anatomy. Fix whatever needs fixing. Usually it's the eye area, the jawline, ears, minor stuff, but it makes difference when MetaHuman starts reading the mesh. Don't go too deep into detail work here. We are cleaning up, not rebuilding. The goal is the mesh that reads cleanly, has correct proportions, and has no obvious errors. When you're satisfied, export as OBJ. And that's part 1 done. We have a clean, correctly scaled custom mesh ready to go into Unreal Engine. In part 2, we are jumping into MetaHuman workflow, including that new character binding feature. See you there. Bye.